Hi, I've got a video here on the genitive case for you. So remember that German has 4 cases: nominative for the subject of the verb in a sentence, accusative for the direct object, dative for the indirect object, and we're going to look at the genitive case today. And the genitive links nouns to show possession, and it's a very formal register. So you will see it written down. You'll probably listen to it in quite formal speech. But it is unlikely that you would just use this if you were talking to your friend. So it's important that you recognise this for higher level GCSE and of course at A level. So that's why I've made this little video for you today. So I've got an English example here showing possession. We've got our apostrophe S here. In German, things are going to look a little bit different, so the word order is going to change. So I'm going to translate this for you now. Okay, in German what happens is it comes out with a sentence that would be sounding in English something like the apple of the teacher. Okay, so the words are going to look in a slightly different order. So we go der Apfel des Lehrers. Okay, so you've probably noticed a couple of odd things there. So I've got here the apple of the teacher, the teacher's apple. We can still translate it like this, okay? You can see here we have got the word for the, of the, for masculine nouns in the genitive, okay? Now, if you have a look at my table here, which illustrates the different forms for the in the genitive and in the genitive, I've put a little star next to the masculine forms. The masculine forms need to have an S or an ES added to them when they're used in the genitive. If you're not sure whether it's going to be an ES or an S, then you can just consult the dictionary, because it will be the first thing in brackets that you see next to the noun, okay? It's a little bit flexible. Sometimes you can add an ES, sometimes you can just add an S. So if in doubt, just add an S. That's what I would do. Okay. So I'm going to put a few examples for you to translate into the genitive. So if you haven't yet, pause the video and note down this table, because it's going to disappear. Okay, so I'll leave my example up there for you just so you remember that the word order is going to look a little bit different. Okay, so I'm just going to do a couple. We're going to do the man's car, and we're going to do child's jacket. I'll put my full stops on. Okay, so pause the video and have a go. Right, so the man's car, I'm going to go with the word for car as Auto, but you could use der Wagen. So I'm going to go das Auto. So I'm going to end up with das Auto. So remember, I need to say the car of the man. The man is masculine, so it's des Mann. And remember, I need to add my E or ES. In this case, I'm going to add an ES, okay? If you just added an S, it would probably look a little bit strange. So das Auto des Manns. And then my second one, so I've got a child's jacket. So in German, child is neuter, so it's ein. But remember, we need to do the word order in a different way. So we need to do the jacket first. So we're going to say the jacket of the child. So eine Jacke. Eines Kindes. Okay, let me make that a little bit clearer for you guys. See, teachers can even, mess up a little bit. So, a child's jacket, eine Jacke eines Kindes. Okay, I hope that makes sense. If you have any questions, feel free to email me, and I'll see you soon. Thanks.